Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Sylvia and I make videos on planning with the occasional review. Today's video is day 5. 1 month in my Bujo challenge, day 5 is all going to be about the meal planning, prepping, grocery shopping. Okay, so I actually wanted to get up super early in the morning because that's normally what I do when I go grocery shopping. I go every 2 weeks. Sometimes I need to do heavy grocery shopping and go to the bigger town. Today was a lighter one, especially since I had my tooth worked on yesterday and Jay's had his teeth worked on rather twice. He had 2 teeth pulled. One was a wisdom tooth and one was not. So yeah, we're not really eating all that much, and we're certainly not eating meat. Being able to chew things is just a privilege right now that we do not have. So I went ahead and I made this list late in the evening, and I kind of just, I don't know. Let me talk about this first. So this is what I use. It's on my fridge. I don't actually write this list anywhere in my bullet journal. I do write what we're going to be eating on the dailies. As you can see here, it says grilled cheese with broccoli soup. And I know that that's what I need to prep and make for the day. Let me show you the week before. I write little notes like this, like take beef out of the freezer. At one point, I think it was chicken, but we ended up going with beef. And then here we had green chili cheeseburgers, just because we decided to go ahead and order out. You could probably, and then we had soup here because this is the day that I had to take Jay to the dentist and he got a tooth pulled. So he just had some like Lipton, and I had Lipton with salad. And then over here we had mashed potatoes because it was another soft food, and again I had a salad. Then I wrote the broccoli soup and the grilled cheese, and today we are going to be having green chili cheese fries, so nummy. And I did some food prep because I went and got some groceries. So I made a pot of beans because the kids like beans and cheese. I have a niece and nephew that ride the bus to my house, and I watch them after school and sometimes on the weekend, and they just like beans and cheese. So if they don't eat this, they'll eat that. And then I cooked 2 types of pasta. Bow tie pasta is what the kids like. However, it's a little bit more chewy for Jay, so I made him a different kind of pasta that's a little bit softer so that he can do some meal prepping of his own for lunches for work. I also made some broccoli. I didn't write that down, but I guess I could. Usually I go ahead and I steam the broccoli, but since we're all having issues with our teeth, I thought better boil it so it's nice and soft. Then I usually just add it into food throughout the week. I can go ahead and cross that off. So as I was making this list, there was some kind of goop or something on the eraser, and it just made this crazy like smudge all over the page. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it was kind of weird. And I think it's because I might have gotten a little bit of this while it was still trying to dry, and I just smeared it everywhere. My bad. So there's that. I also need to mop because, I forgot that I have not been utilizing my key, and I just did a video about that, so it helped remind me, so I'm glad I made the actual video anyway. Here is how Writer Carol marks his appointments. He makes like a little triangle like this for an open appointment, and then when the appointment has been finished, you go ahead and close it and make a triangle. So I went ahead and I erased this. It was at one point an X, I believe, and I put a triangle there. I also used the open circle, which is for an event, and then you just like fill it in. This is an erasable pen, so I'm not worried about marking on here. Then you just like fill it in. So this was for my niece's basketball game. I had a question mark next to it because I thought she had a game, but I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to watch it because it wasn't at home. But they were amazing and they did film it, so we were able to watch it online. And I did go ahead and bring down that event circle down here because this is nobody ever calls me until I film. Okay, it was my sister. She's here. I didn't know she was going to be here. Anyway, where was I? I don't know. Oh, Coming to America. It's an event in this house because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm a huge Eddie Murphy fan. Love him. So my sister called me while I was at the dollar store this morning, and she was like, hey, are you going to be watching this today? And I was like, yeah. So we decided that she would come over. We've talked about this before. we see ourselves as a one household instead of two, because my mother lives between her house and mine. She goes back and forth, and I watch my niece and nephew, so we have all of the same germs and we can't like avoid each other. So we're gonna be watching this together, and I'm gonna be making green chili cheese fries for everyone, and I'm so excited about it. I can't even breathe, y'all. I had to go open the door for her. So this part of the sheet actually has a second part. It's perforated, and on the right hand side it's just a list. So I tear that off and I take it with me to the grocery store. I don't want to take my planner. It's A5 sized. I just don't feel like I need to. So I go ahead and on my actual grocery list I write my errands. So for today I had to go to the bank, the dollar store, and to pick up a package that was at the mail. So I just wrote that on the grocery list. I already threw it away like a crazy person because I normally do. I didn't think about it, so I would have shown you, but yeah, I just put it on there. I like doing this, having this, it's like a pad that goes on the refrigerator with a magnet on the back, more than I actually drawing this out and putting it in my calendar or in my bullet journal rather, because I am a lazy planner and I don't want to draw it out. But also I like having it on the fridge because then everyone can see what we're going to be eating, especially when my niece and nephew stay over and they are going to be here for dinner. I also like having the list on the fridge of what we're going to be getting at the grocery store, because then they can just add to it. Because sometimes they'll come up to me and they'll be like, "Auntie, we like this snack. Will you get?" I was like, "Write it on the list." I'm not gonna do it for you. And Jay's the same way. Like, he always wants some random thing that I'm always going to forget. It's always like this random thing that's out of my way that I have no idea where it is, and it's like always the one thing I forget. So I always have him write on the list, because when I make the list the old way, like I wouldn't have my bullet journal or my planner at the time, I'd always forget to put it on there. So this just works best for my family. What do you guys use? Let me know down below. Do you guys draw out a spread like this? It's not that serious. It's just easy, inexpensive, and it's just throwaway. So I don't have to keep this. Like, I don't feel like it's necessary. But again, because I do have to prep some of the food that I make, it does go in my dailies. So I have it even if I throw this away. And that is everything. A short video, I hope, for today. All right, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.